I see that Milver Street and Carr have experienced Auntie Cleo's signature management style of constant belittlement and fomenting underling rivalry.
Normally, I can only listen to these secretly in private.
Remember,
Greetings! Not, however, I may offer you a initiating.
That's Uncle Winsworth, Belvedere Uncle Winsworth, Belvedere Stout.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services.
Say, hold up there. That way's a minefield.
Ha! I laugh at danger. I'm a get-up-and-go-getter. Whoosh! That's the sound of throwing caution to the wind. While the herd wait for permission, I see my opportunity and take it. I hand-make my own luck. Don't follow the herd. Eat Purpleberry Crunch by Auntie's Choice. Every flavor-filled morsel is packed with the pep and pertinacity you need to succeed. Are you a get-up-and-go-getter?
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This one for those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or guile.
I'm looking for a leave me feeling hollow.
Don't want to do no cooking, all I want to do is swallow.
Hey, here's a fancy can.
Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, grab a can today.
Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts.
They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hocks and rears to tits. Shit meals means we make more bits. Borstwurst, oh
Here
Borstwurst,
with a direct message to all protectorate subjects listening in.
Huh.
Borstwurst, grab a can today. No coarse bristles poke in our gums with their proprietary whisker extraction. Pulverized bones means no tooth cracking crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action.
Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there.
You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts.
You know, working the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger.
So, when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy woolly cow.
Can't say that voice sounds. Apologies for not noticing you there. Wasn't paying rapt attention to those assuasive loudspeaker messages. No. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintraut. Why, that's wonderful. I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow saw through my carefully maintained act. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
It's never too late to rebrand and start anew. Join us. Embrace freedom. Revel in...
Ah, I am not familiar, though that does sound like one of their products. I refer to the ones for Purple Berry Crunch brand cereal. You likely guessed their influence right off, what with my assertive attitude and all. I laugh at danger. I hand make my own luck. That character is a revelation. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret. I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets. If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell. I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoys stringing up Auntie's Choice sympathizers, and Marilyn would grant no reprieve to family.
Most extravagant to the most big-minded of customers. We have food and drink for every taste and need you can imagine. Plus a few more.
That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang.
So the only retailers for parasite-free polar bears.
Oh, did you have another mission in mind? One especially designed for my unique talents? Really? What was he like? Bold? Assertive? With a wildly obstreperous theatrical air? An audacious proposal. Yet this place, despite its recent humidity, remains comfortable and familiar. With a full case, I might gorge upon such sweet goodness morning, noon, and night. All right, hand it over. Oh, but what would vigilant Hogarth say? What would everyone say? I can scarcely imagine it. Abandoning my community only to satisfy my gastronomical urges and risk-taking attitude. No, I couldn't leave unless Hogarth ordered everyone to go. Righto. Well, you seem rather confident. Best of luck, I suppose. You are surely going to need it. Please inform me if, when, of course, you receive it. As a recent convertee to Auntie's Choice, I'd be honored to share my maverick, individualist perspective. Well, I can tell you someone who thinks he's important. Pinckney. Ever since he became interim chief mechanist, he's been crying day and night about that generator. If anything happens to that thing, I worry for his mind. If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
We're rushing it to target. Following a methodical testing, learners will soon be found in all of our products.
My uncle's child. That side of the family is obstinate and mean. No, I'd hardly risk life and limb trying to... That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang. Of course.
Your daily chemicals and preservatives. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
You are a rugged space-faring frontiers person type. Try it. Just don't find halfway with in your head not to.
It's like sour milk and expired medicine. Yet this spice is available for informative now.
Well, it's infected. If don't arrive soon, we'll have to start cutting.
prudence dictates, we maintain.
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. Don't suppose you have any medical supplies to spare, do you? That you might kindly consider donating? Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments to manage already. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you.
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board.
Honestly? Well, I'm a reasonable judge of character, and you seem upright. On behalf of my patients and I, thank you. We're all grateful. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individualists like they say on the wireless. Barring this being some tricky sales strategy, that is. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you?
Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth.
Oh, they'd just take us all in? Provide us with all the food and medicine and housing we'd ask for, would they? Doesn't align with how I've heard them depicted on the wireless.
Wildlife interactions gone wrong.
You almost make that sound reasonable, under a highly skewed, morally vacuous light. Not seeing a wealth of options here at present. I can watch my patients die, then face execution, or we can resettle elsewhere and remain alive. I lean toward the latter. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though.
And bullish. Best keep your distance. Ursopods get awfully scratchy up close. Although some can spit a nasty wad of mucus.
Well now, that should do nicely. Thank you. Hope those crabbles didn't give you too much trouble. I recognize these patients require more care than I'm able to provide here. Seems like in Fairfield, I can get them the help they require. The one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it.
Why didn't anyone on my staff tell me an ice moon would be so cold?
It's less a concern about disloyalty and more my respect for his abilities. He's a skilled leader, and we could sorely use his aid, from coordinating logistics to keeping up morale. I'll surely have my hands full with my patients. His presence on the journey would save lives.
Okay, I'm okay. Let's
See you when I see you.
move on to liquidation. Probably the most valuable part of an ursopod is its teeth. Durable, all-purpose, in high demand for crafting applications. Unfortunately, not much else worth leveraging from these creatures. Sure, you can scoop up their thinking parts, sell it for scrap, or break it down for biomass. Do not eat. That should go without saying. Not unless you want to spray the rocks with a biomess. Well, that's all for now. Join me next time as we exploit another habitat, preferably one more tropical, where I can stick a little umbrella in my Auntie Fizzo's num rum. Until then, bottoms up to your bottom line. More quality broadcasting coming right up. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top. From that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. But rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum fill.
It's a double thriller, so make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-ba. At home or at work, buy the pack or the case. It's the bubbly perks that will pick up your pace. It's bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims today. Ba-do-ba, ba-ya, ba-do-ba, do-ba, ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-up, do-bop, bop, 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 do-do-do, ba-do-ya, ba-ba-do-ba-do-wah, ba-ba-do-wah, bop, ba-do-wah, bop, ba-do-wah, do, ba-do-wah, 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 do-wah, do-bop. Oh, bubblegum, 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 bubblegum.
Rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's two treats in one, a double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-wop. More flavor than lasts and a taste you can't top.
From that first smooth inhale
To the very last, try bubblegum slims. Bubblegum slims, oh bubblegum slims. It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum slims, try slims.
till the very last.
That goes out to the dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisition Department. Speed to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. Now for something a little different, tonally.
That vacuous cacophony sets my teeth on edge.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate got a difference in opinion. Got something that needs doing, Commander? How personal are we talking? Like ain't the word I'd use, even before I was itching to tear up my contract and set it aflame. They treated me better than my last employers did. And despite recent events, I believe in their mission. They have. And could be they can't. I'm just one of many who welcomed the chance to enlist with open arms. Now, that takeover was the best thing that ever happened. Fine by me. They said we'd all get burned if we put too much stock in the promises of this. Me neither. Spacer's Choice are those of us at the bottom. Most of they're, of course, in Taucetti. If you couldn't work, we never found. So if you're wondering why I still hold a candle, say what you want, but with them, there's fine by me.
We begin
conversation is...
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
With Auntie Cleo's patented mock apple cider, Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just at the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption. You'll hear
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
Innovate a profitable use for them. Risk could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job.
We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
Reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Why, we're traitors, obviously. We've not fulfilled our duties as members of the Protectorate. It is incumbent upon us to fight to the death, yet we still live, as does our enemy. Now, either the arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the vapid boot heel of Auntie's Choice. No matter who wins, we cannot sustain ourselves here for long. My linguistic embellishments are somewhat beside the point. This here's a matter of accountability. Responsibility was mine. Disgrace and judgment should be mine solely as well. My intention is to absolve my subjects of any and all such blame. I owe it to every single person here to try.
Spreading free trade and self-betterment throughout the galaxy. As the head of our corporation, I'm here to tell you personally, it's not too late to rebrand and start a new join us. Embrace.
Of course. Abandon every last ideal to climb the rungs of the corporate ladder. A trifling matter to be executed with an insouciant air.
Well, it's either that or die here with all dignity tossed asunder. Be smart. Take the deal.
Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. I have the aid of key pillars of our community. Several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me. And our town still functions. Despite that vacuous nonsense blaring from our loudspeakers, we are still able to see to our subjects' needs. We have a generator to power our mechs and a fresh water supply.
Get up and go get her. Auntie's Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Jaw, Zero G Brew, and antibiotics. Everything you need to get through your day.
I want to speak plainly to the citizens of
I don't know. Look, I've entertained these fool notions of yours long enough. There's no use pursuing such a fruitless line of thinking further. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining.
Listen to your hearts. Come to Fairfield, bastion of the weary, and join the winning side. I shall await you with open arms.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice. The statement of a
I am unaccustomed to to such talk. Don't take much to it. Though I will put aside my perturbation for the good of Westport. Let us talk plainly. What would it take to secure your aid?
Unless you stockpile Folderols mollifying demulsion and easeful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Folderols
music, and
mollifying
honest
demulsion
product
and
endorsements.
breathe easy.
This
Once again,
What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need.
Many of you are wondering, what is Auntie's Choice? It's quite simple, really. Auntie's Choice is a lawful entity.
Difficult place to saunter into. Stations off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south, but do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Slurry-Los, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnatural.
Farewell now.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting.
Hey, Commander. I hope you're not seriously considering helping the Protectorate here. I know these folks seem on the down and out, but we're as like to do more harm than good by siding with them.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
I'm not in favor of one party over the other. It just worries me that we might be involving ourselves in something we have no business in.
Daily chemicals and preservatives. Say, you've got your alien plantain corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
Right. Okay. Well, if we do as Milverstreet's asked and convert the populace to Auntie's Choice, they're more likely to get the care they need and not be sentenced to death. Milverstreet also promised us a way into the Vox. Oh, and a ritzy hat. Man drives a hard bargain, if he can be trusted. Reviving Westport would anger some folks back in Fairfield, but there's no question the Vigilant could help us get into the Vox station a whole heck of a lot easier.
Restorative elixir. Additional health benefits. None of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin.
Given the condition of this place, I'd assume no shortage of willing spirits eager for a way out. But then, reason's sometimes hard to come by with the Protectorate. Before you make a decision one way or the other, let's ask around. See what the residents have to say. No use trying to lift up those attached to the muck.
Meal pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed. Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry. Right. Moving on. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Wireless-free Arcadia.
Apologies, this unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently.
Choice is in the name for a reason, my good subjects. Without further ado, I hereby extend my personal invitation to you all to join us in Fairfield.
That endless yattering is more insipid than I'd imagined.
Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Auntie Fizzos.
Say, hold up there, friend. Watch out. That way's a minefield.
I laugh at
People have been complaining about those ads. Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving. Believe I'd feel additionally traitorous once I met his gaze. Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving. Believe I'd feel additionally traitorous once I met
Has the
his
sovereign
gaze.
said how many of those pills were each allowed? It must be at least
Imperfection is impossible, when mind is a thing of perfect symmetry.
Despite the countless voices screaming in your head.
Stay true,
May you
outsider.
realign with the paradigm.
It's like sour milk and expired medicine. And despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel, I feel great.
Everyone knows Salubrious concoctions aren't supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin.
Fine. Let's proceed.
Alrighty then. It's well past time for more merry melodies.
stranger. Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving.
That vacuous cacophony sets my teeth. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse. Well, that's what's commonly referred to as your opinion. What all of us need most here are those auto-mechanical parts. Now, please, make haste retrieving them. Parts can be found at the... Now, please, make every possible... Ah, the itinerant stranger returns. Pshaw! I've no desire to speak of the current state of Fairfield. No, why I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the Protectorate, let alone for that cesspool of inanity. Because we of the Protectorate believe in something. We dream, we aspire together. Auntie's choice would replace amity and purpose with want. The endless, empty pursuit of nothing. But in the end, what I care about most is my people. The only thing they need that all of us here need. Ah, the itinerant stranger returns. Certainly. What would you like to know? Our society is built of layers, with the benevolent sovereign at the top. The vigilant are directly beneath him, supporting him, helping to enact the paradigm. We are also tasked with leading the rest of the subjects. I see you are in need of guidance, much like the subjects below us in the Protectorate hierarchy. There are varying degrees of vigilant leadership needed, depending on where in the hierarchy a subject may be. Why, even the Sentinels rely on our guidance, regardless of their thoughts on the matter. But our true calling is to lead the lower classes, who are the beating heart of our society. I suppose when Auntie is eventually driven from our fair island, the Sentinels will be coming for me, traitor that I am. Is there anything else? Farewell now. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. Farewell.
Apple cider. Auntie's choice knows that.
You've returned. Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving.
What do I provide? Information.
Hello again. Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he give permission for me to leave? Ah.
No computronic doodads, no permanent rules. Just good old-fashioned freedom. In fact, the former subjects now fighting are free to choose any vocation they like and change occupations at the slightest whim. This wild, unfettered, personal freedom pervades every aspect of life and any choice. Choice is in the name. Reason, my good subjects. I hereby extend my personal invitation to you all to join us in Fairfield. His choice. Your lives will be.
Straight from the box, or eaten with lunch. There's always time for purple berry crunch.
For all the
I'm very curious how the town is going to function without the generator.
Yes. Without it, we have no auto mechanicals. Without them, we'll have to do the work with our hands?
I'm sure this is all part of the paradigm.
I reject imperfect thoughts in all their
Sure
forms.
sounds exhausting.
All thoughts of any kind. Whatsoever.
Trust the plan.
Prudence dictates
missing my
we
favorite
reject
bottleneck,
individuals
perfect thought.
in all its many forms.
I keep thinking it.
Music, entertainment, news, and product placement. Under only one circumstance will wireless-free Arcadia report hearsay. If it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. Their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here? We see empty all the long day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP. His muscle seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know. Now, on to other things. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
That endless yattering is more insipid than I'd imagined. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind.
You have no food. Your medical supplies dwindle as your roofs threaten to collapse atop you.
Thought you'd agreed to help us, not those corporate heathens. Not my favorite topic of discourse, but I do like the cut of your jib. Very well. State your piece. My people are prepared to die. As subjects of the Protectorate, we are born to give our lives to the Sovereign, whether he asks for them or not.
Choice, the stamen of a typical Arcadian Titan flower or colossus.
Perhaps you are correct. Ironically, now that we're all traitors, they really don't need my permission to leave, but if they want it, they shall have it. My former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's choice. I'll make an announcement. Order them to depart for Fairfield, but I will be staying. Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here and loyally await the judgment I richly deserve. Adherents are expected to hold firm to the end. Such is the degree of our devotion. You do make a convincing argument, stranger. Unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. Perhaps, if I offer my old subjects periodic advice, our sense of community may somehow, despite the wiles of commercialism, remain. All right then. Suppose it's time to make my announcement.
Latest innovation and will grow larger new artificial sweetener
represent an amalgamated collection of dozens of different companies, making everything from bandages and salves to
Attention, everyone. Attention. I, Vigilant Ogden Hogarth, hereby do order all subjects under my command to abandon the settlement of Westport at the earliest possible juncture. You are to depart for the township of Fairfield.
This is all going perfectly according to the paradigm, I guess.
Hope I don't get assigned to the grafting lab in Fairfield.
More perfect
Don't want to have to
citizenship.
transplant to rat.
Subjects of the Protectorate. This is a direct order from your Vigilant and is not to be questioned and cannot be countermanded.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like Protectorate folks resent us deliberately.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just... These riffs got me awful perturbed. Ain't reality hard enough without some nerve-wracking phenomenon punching holes in it?
We pluck a sprat straight from a trap, then smash 'em flat and fry 'em. Crisp 1,000% germ-free, 'cause nothing survives when it's flash fried 105 degrees.
Welcome, welcome. How can I improve your day, lad? Welcome, welcome. Welcome. See anything you like?
You simply can't live without. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurrylose. A flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurrylose will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in...
You've lifted my spirits right out of their doldrums. Our new guests have just arrived. Here, a considerable reward for your considerable efforts. From the hushed grumblings of the refugees, I've gathered that you, perhaps aided Westport's departure into inhospitability. Sometimes the harshest moves are the most necessary. I've two minds about the convertees. Anyone with eyes can see they need guidance. but a pernicious system is not easily abandoned. Have you any thoughts? Trust will take time to build, time and patience. But that is an investment I am ready to make. You've given me a great deal to think about. I am in your debt. I cannot overstate what a capital compatriot you've been, my friend. Now be off. I've many refugees to see to. Plan is such a strong word. Let's call it a hunch. Consider this your first lesson in propaganda. Find whatever your target desires most and use it towards your own ends. Speak with Vigilant Hogarth in the building beside the saloon. He was in charge around here before we arrived. I have no doubt he knows vital information to the Vox's functioning. Now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS Undisputed Claim, do come see me. I've no doubt that when we next meet, I'll have risen 6 ranks, at least. Farewell!
Hey there, go-get... Oh, hello. Pardon if I'm a bit distracted. I'm just so happy to be here.
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell. I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoys stringing up Auntie's Choice sympathizers, and Marilyn would grant no reprieve to family. I possess an overabundance of both qualities, honestly, yet I value mine. Of course. Hey there, go-getter.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a hull-side suite with an Elysium view in head office tower. Wish they'd solve it already.
The others appear to be acclimatizing well to this purposeless existence. Well, hello. You appear burning with purpose. Is everything all right? Has something occurred? Judging by the waves of consternation wafting off of you, your other options must have failed. Yes, I know of a means in, but you must do something for me there. Even though I no longer am of the Protectorate, I do care for its subjects. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing Protectorate law. Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay, conscript him with the writ, and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen. If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in a moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup. Good, good. Here is the writ. Farewell now.
Try bubblegum slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-yada-bop, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-yada-da-da-da-da-do. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-wop. Do-bop.
You're back. Normally, we would incapacitate a repeat offender. Have you chosen to help me bring justice to these lands? Remember, I will not allow passage across the bridge without a demonstration of loyalty. Don't wait.
Rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's two treats in one, a double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoke rings, ooh, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles, blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-wop. Full of flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top.
From that first smooth inhale
to the very last. Try bubblegum slims, bubblegum slims, oh bubblegum slims. It's filled with flavor, bubblegum slims. Try
You're back. Have you chosen to help me? I commend you for your eager interest. I think two traitors in particular. First is I once had utmost respect, but reportedly she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. What? How do you know this?
Auntie's Choice values its employees. You represent a significant investment in human capital.
A fascinating notion. And do you have proof that what they say is true? That is heartening. But intent alone shall not suffice. I require proof that she followed through. Now, if you'll allow me to proceed. The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintraut of Westport. He is, unfortunately, my cousin, and most assuredly a disgrace to our line. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear? Anyone who allowed the enemy to overrun their land is a traitor. So yes, my dear. Now go on, seek out Charlton and send him here. But beware if you step out of line.
Makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
I see you have not brought my cousin to heal. Have you at least seen about Ida?